Hey guys, do you feel that sometimes when you're talking to people, when you're approaching someone, that person might really be older than you? Like let's say you're in your early 20s, you're 20, 21, 22, and that person is nearing their 30s or even in the 30s or 40s. Or you might be someone who's in his 30s, 40s, maybe in his late 20s, and you're meeting someone who's around 20 years old or 21 years old, and you might be feeling that I'm too much older than this person. Or if you're too young, you might be feeling this person is too much older than me, they're clearly not going to like me. This is also going to be very common if you're a fresher in your college and there are seniors. You might feel they're not going to like me because I'm just a fresher. At the same time, if you're like in your 4th year, 3rd year, 5th year of college, which happens in number of colleges, you might feel that the freshers who are coming in are not going to like you, you're really older than them, you're almost like an uncle. Now what I want to tell you is that all of these mindset, all of these things are just bullshit. The only thing lacking out here is that you do not know how to go about it. And over the past couple of years of me coaching, me going out and meeting people, I've been with tons of people who've been older than me. When I was 21, I was meeting people who were 28. When I am now 28, I still meet people who are 20, 21. At the same time, the same thing has happened with a number of my clients. Very recently, one of my clients in the mentorship met a girl who was 30 years old and he's just 20 years old. And they hit it off crazy. Now, how was I able to do that? I'm going to break that down in this video. Let's start. Welcome back guys, my name is Kshitij and I teach you guys about dating advice and personal development. So let's just get started with the video. Now firstly, anytime I hear this where people ask me that, bro, how am I supposed to meet women who are older than me? I mean, I'm pretty baffled by that, because what I know by going out so much is that it doesn't really matter what your age is. So here's what's going to happen. Whenever you go out, you're going to be meeting 3 types of people. There's going to be one person who's going to care about your age and she doesn't want to talk to you. Like, just imagine, you need to be, if that person is 24, you need to be 24 years old. Same day, same date, same birthday. Is that ever going to happen? No, you will never be the same age as one person. So if there is someone who's like, no, I gotta meet someone who's exactly my age, that's not gonna happen. And you're dealing with a crazy fucking person out there. Relax. At the same time, there might be some people who don't want to date older people or who don't want to date younger people. And that's a personal preference. That's okay. You can let that be. Fuck that shit. You can move on and focus on other things. So the first type of people, jisko tum kuch bhi bol lo, kuch bhi kar lo, nothing is gonna happen. The second type of person you're gonna meet, they're gonna absolutely like you that you're younger than them or you're older than them. Maybe that's their type, that they want to meet an older guy or they want to meet a younger guy. Again, if you're meeting that kind of a person, it's not going to be a problem anyway. Then there's going to be a third type of person who might not really have any preferences, but this is going to be majority of the people. Okay, this I'm telling you by real life experience and by coaching hundreds and hundreds of guys. So finally, when you approach this kind of a person, this girl might not have any preferences as such. All right, if you're a cool guy, she's gonna go out with you. If you're not a cool guy, she doesn't want to talk to you. That's it. And that's going to be majority of the people out there. So there are a couple of mindsets here. All right, people ask me all the time, bro, what should I do? I'm talking to this girl who's older than me, or I'm talking to this girl who's younger than me. Why would she like me? मैं uncle हूँ या फिर मैं बहुत ही छोटा हूँ, मैं बच्चा हूँ. Alright, so what you do comes later. Firstly, what I want you to keep in mind is your mindset. So that's going to be mindset number 1. Just focus on the people who absolutely like you. Don't focus on the people who just don't want to meet you. Alright, who are like, मेरे को इसी age के बंदे से मिलना है. Do not focus on them. Let go. Now moving on. When you meet someone who's older than you, our basic response in our mind is, oh my god, this person's older than me. Clearly they're not going to like me. And this is where you fuck up. This is where you clearly fucking mess up. Anytime you have that response that this person is not going to like me or that this person is older than me, what you're doing out here is, even before doing the approach or even before giving the other person a chance to like you or not like you, you're rejecting yourself. It's not that the other person is rejecting you. You're rejecting yourself. Think about this very clearly. You haven't approached the person, they haven't told you that they don't like you, but you're just assuming that this person is too older than me. She's not going to like me. But that's not true at all. What I want you to do is, I want you to go find out, and if that person says clearly that I'm not into you, I'm only looking for guys who are my age, it still makes sense. So coming back to the mindset, never reject yourself. Adding on to that, so when we meet someone, we get to know that that person's older than us or very younger than us, and in our mind our thought process starts to go that this person is too old, this person is too young, they're clearly not going to like someone like me, and you start behaving in a very different manner. So let's say if someone is older than you, you start exactly behaving like you would not normally behave with a girl who you're meeting who's the same age. So you start to treat that girl like an auntie, or you start to treat that girl who's like one of the old ladies. Maybe you go like namaste didi, or you go like namaste auntie ji, some shit like that you're gonna do, right? At the same time, someone is younger than you, you're gonna be like, oh my god, ye ladki to bachchi hai yaar, koi bhi nahi hai. And that might just not be true, right? If someone is legal age at 20, 21, 22, if you're 28 or even 25 or even in your 30s or 40s, it doesn't really matter. These are just ideas of society that you've just picked up कि सबको same age का होना है. And generally, men are much older and women are much younger. So what you need to do here is you got to keep your frame straight. You got to keep your mind straight. Anytime you meet someone, treat them the same, irrespective of their age. So if you're meeting someone who's 5 years or 10 years older than you, treat her as if she's exactly your age and exactly your type. And if someone's younger than you, again, treat that girl your age. And you will take this weird thing, this creepy thing out of your way where you start giving too much respect to people and you lose that sexual tension and that attraction. Or you start to treat someone like your little fucking daughter and you start to lose the sexual tension. You just be like, oh my god, no, she's like my younger sister, like my daughter, I'm just gonna leave. Alright, but that might not be true. She might be looking to meet someone who's older than you or younger than you. So, firstly, your mindset, treat every girl like she's 20, 21. Why I say this is treat every girl like she's 20, 21 is because that's the age where people are really exploring. 19, 20, 21. They're going out, all they want to do is party, they want to have fun, they want to just explore. And they're usually in that fun mindset. So, if you meet someone who's 5 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years older than you, let's say the girl is nearing her 30s, you do not treat her like that. You do not be boring, because that's what's the first thing you're going to do. You're going to start to be boring. You're going to start to have boring ass conversation, and you won't be taking any risks in conversation. You will not be talking to her like you would talk to someone in a very banter manner, in a manner of that I like you, and you have that nice teasing, nice flirting, the flirty vibe going, and that subtext of sexual tension is going out there. You're going to lose all of that. And what you're going to do is you're going to like literally treat her like your principal from school or like your teacher from school. Is like you're meeting a ma'am or someone, and you know, people start to say this as a, like, they approach someone, they're like, you look really cute. She's like, I'm 30, you're 21, and guys just go like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, please, ma'am. Okay. At the same time, someone's meeting somebody younger than them, they do the same shit. Alright, they fuck it up every time. Treat every girl like she's 20, 21. Basically, you take the facade of this age factor out of it, and you treat her like a girl, which is what she is. She's gonna absolutely love you, and then you can have a conversation. You can take that ahead. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Next thing is the mindset. Another mindset that I want to tell you. One thing great in game and while you're talking to people is that you need to learn the art of making your weaknesses your strengths. What do I mean by that? So, in this context, in this example, let's say a girl says, she literally calls out, you're too young. Now, rather than being like, oh my god, I'm sorry, alright, you break your frame. Let me just explain the frame again, alright? So your frame, which is a huge thing in game, which is a huge thing while talking to people, is what you believe you are, alright? Your literal camera frame, alright? This is your lens of viewing the world. It might not be clear, but this is your frame of mind. This is your standpoint with which you're coming from. So in your mindset, you gotta have that frame. One frame I gave you was, treat every girl like she's 20, 21. That you can go in, you can have fun, you're naturally talking to anybody. Or you can also call it that you treat every girl the same way, irrespective of her age, with, of course, certain minute micro calibrations going on along the way as you're talking to her, alright, as you get more and more feedback. That becomes your frame, alright, that you treat everyone the same way. You do not be like, this girl is older, this girl is younger, and you fuck yourself up like that. So similarly here, your frame is that I am the coolest fucking guy ever. I'm the coolest guy in the entire fucking world. It may be true, it might not be true, you don't care about it. That's your selective blind spot. You create that selective blind spot deliberately, you make that your frame, and you're like, any girl that I would meet, she's gonna have an amazing, amazing time with me. Once you 100% start to believe that, whenever you'd be approaching anybody, whenever you'd be talking to anyone, they will have an amazing time with you, because you're having an amazing time with yourself and your belief is so high. And that is what's really attractive. That's your confidence, that's your aura, that's your charisma, and that's when you're gonna flow out of. At any time, if you believe that you're wasting her time, or you believe that she's not going to like you, you will show that in your interactions, by your subtle body language, by not being confident, by playing on the back foot, by just being really scared of the girl. That's going to come out. So what you want to do is you want to make your frame that any girl I meet is going to be amazing. So here, when you talk to someone who's older than you, in your frame, let's say the girl says that you're too young for me. Now that's her frame. Her frame is you're young for me. Also, this could be a test. She might be testing you. Are you really this confident guy? What are you going to say to that? So you can clearly pass those tests. You got to have game for that. And this is what you do. All right. So whatever it's seemingly your negative part out here, you've got to make it a skill set to turn that into your positive. So for an example, let's say you're a chubby guy. All right. A girl's like, you're too chubby, or you feel that that's what people are going to say about you. So when you go in interactions, you frame it in a manner that you're like, I'm Kung Fu Panda. Alright, I'm like Po from the movie Kung Fu Panda. I'm the most cuddly person out there. You say it with confidence and the other person's gonna believe it. And you can be like, just don't tickle me. I exactly laugh like a panda. I'm so cuddly and furry and I'm gonna be amazing. And then while talking to a girl, you can be like, what do you like about chubby guys? Apart from the fact that you can cuddle us and you can feel really cozy. Like that kind of stuff. So your frame is that being cuddly and chubby is the best thing ever in the world because she's gonna feel so much warmth. So right now you can list out 5 things she's gonna get from you, but not from a guy with abs and not from someone who's gonna be skinny like me. So if I were to list out 5 qualities or 5 good things that she's gonna get from you apart from the other guy, number 1, you're gonna be cute and cuddly. Second thing, you're gonna be more funny. Third thing, you don't care about appearance, so you're gonna focus on your own personality and her personality. Fourth thing is that you can protect her because you're big. Other people are going to be scared of you. Fifth thing is going to be that you're not going to walk too fast. You're going to walk at her pace and she can feel safe around you. Another thing, her hands will fit your hands completely. So she's going to have that nice, cozy, cuddly feeling. You're going to be a funny guy. You're going to be just out there. Now that's what confidence is. Whatever your negative thing is, you own it 100%. You do not hide away from it. I hope you guys understand it now. Coming back to the example where the girl says you're too young for me. What do you say about that? If I were, let's say 20, 21, and this is literally what I would have done, and I must have done it a number of times because I've been with enough people who were older than me at that time. So when the girl would say that, you're too young for me, I'd be like, okay, what do you like about young boys then? Do you like the energy that I have? Something like that. So you need to see what is she missing out right now. All right. One thing is clearly is like, yeah, too bad for you. I noticed. This clearly not gonna work out. So rather than qualifying yourself, you're like, yeah, too bad for you. This clearly not gonna work out. Or she's like, you're too young for me. And you're like, all right, what do you like about young guys? Is it the energy? Is it the fun? Don't you want to be like 21 again? Don't you want to feel like the energy, like you're missing out on so much? And you can be like, yeah, I noticed. I mean, do you usually date guys older than you all the time? I can't imagine how boring that would be. Like if I'd be like 28 or 30, I'd just be so boring. And like even with like having sex, I just not want to have sex. Like do people even get it up when they're 28 or 29? I mean, I'm pretty sure that when I'm 20, 21, like it's the energy and everything that you get out here. Or do you like those uncle guys? Or you like guys jo uncle jaise hote hain, who've got all this chest hair coming out, who have like big bellies and everything, who are boring, who can't even last longer in bed? Is that something you're into? I thought you were more adventurous kinds. And you can literally ask her, you can be like, how adventurous are you? You seem adventurous. And you can tell your stories about adventures and everything and act like nothing even happened and then just move on. Because that's what it was. It was just a test and you've passed it by saying any of these things, okay? And then giving her that subtle eye contact and that seductive eye contact, all right? Now let's flip this around. Now let's say you're someone who's 28, you're someone who's 30. And a girl is like, you're too old for me. Or she says, oh my God, you're 30, I'm just 21. Then you can be like, all right, so what do you like about older boys? Or you can again go like, yeah, I noticed, too bad for you. Same thing you can say. Or you can just start to list out your positive things, alright? But just make sure that whatever you're listing out does not look try hard. You can be like, yeah, too bad for you, like I'm just too mature. I think you're into these 19, 20-year-old guys, alright, who are just running around here and there in their college trying to just study, who haven't matured enough in life. Like there's a reason why women like older guys. Alright, like are you one of those? Like, generally what happens is that women love older men. Like I remember that Shakespeare was 8 years older than his wife. At the same time, all of these celebrities, like if you see Leonardo DiCaprio, why are all of the young girls dating him and him only going for younger girls? It's because as and when we men grow older, we get more experience in life, we do more things in life, we maybe run a business or we've got a job and we face more challenges in life. And as and when time passes, men get more grounded and more into their masculine energy and into their purpose and their path, and which makes them more and more attractive. So what is it that gets you attracted to an older man? And you can play it like that, or you can say anything and then uske aage, whatever happens, just treat her normally like she's your age, like she's just normal girl, and just assume that she's already attracted to you and just talk like that. Unless she verbally tells you to go away, unless she tells you that, no, I don't want to talk to you, please, I just want to go away. And mostly she's going to turn around. Alright, that's what's going to happen. But if you just continue like this, you are not going to cock block fucking yourself. So either way, whatever you are, like if you're meeting someone who's older than you, meeting someone younger than you, because that's what's going to happen. Nobody's going to be your fucking age. So you can play on your positives, you can play on your strengths, which is if you're younger, you can be like, I have a lot more energy, a lot more fun. And if you're older, you can be like, older men have just this groundedness, this masculinity, this path and purpose and everything. And you don't even have to say it in a manner where you're qualifying yourself, but you can just bring it up as like, do you know why girls like older men? Or don't you just miss the enthusiasm and fun when you were like 21 years old? So summarizing the video, number 1, you're never going to meet someone who's going to be your age. Secondly, treat people the same irrespective of their age. Alright. And then thirdly, whatever your negative points are, whatever you're insecure about, make that your positive. Find 5 positives out of that and then maintain your fucking frame. You need to have a strong fucking frame. It's going to be really, really important. And that's what's going to show your confidence, where you own your insecurities and not only your positive part of yourself. Alright. I hope that clears it out. That's going to be all from my side, guys. Go out, approach, talk to people, meet people, have an amazing dating life. This is going to be Kshitij signing off. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.